You can like edit it and then like put like a title card saying like I don't know, fucking I don't know, something funny.
Something funny.
Why is the fountain not working? It's working, but it's not working properly.
Holy shit.
Okay, well, it's trying. We're trying, okay?
I'm trying to.
I we're trying, okay?
Mm-hmm. How?
Yeah, I don't know. Some music just released.
Did it?
I was told. It could be wrong though.
Whoever could this music belong to?
I think it was us.
Holy shit, it was our
Hey, yo,
song.
we did that. We,
Really?
they say, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah.
What'd we name ourselves again?
Yes. What?
What'd we name ourselves again?
Hazard and Bliss.
Holy shit, it's
Now, which
true.
is which though? Who is who? Who has who has that?
Well,
Yes.
I cannot perform basic functions.
Does that include talking?
Yeah.
Yes. I think it's the answer's pretty clear right there then, for whoever was asking. I forget who asked me who was who, but I know it happened.
I think it was you that asked.
No lie. No one asked. I just wanted to sound important
Okay.
because I have a gaping hole in my heart. Anyway,
It's a 50-50 effort.
honestly, we each take 25% of each other's personality, and that's how we started the band.
That's just 50%, dumbass.
The other 50% is
Stolen from Trent Reznor.
yeah, yeah, not true. Shit. So yeah, music came out. New single came out. Debut single came out.
That means first.
The first, the Genesis.
Yeah, I was sending that off to be sent was actually like really fucking scary.
I get excited in my chest.
Yeah, 'cause I got all the information and stuff done,
Mm,
and then I was at the last screen to send it off, and I was talking to you when I was doing that,
mm.
and I was jumping all over the place like, but um, eventually I kind of just pressed the button and ran out of the fucking room. It's
Sprinted.
like, yeah, it's nothing I haven't done before, but yeah,
Yeah. No, that's exciting. When you told me, I was trying to play it cool, but I was like, holy shit.
yeah.
But yeah,
The
that was it was a very euphoric feeling.
yeah the single itself, like the idea of it being a single, that came around pretty fast, actually. I think.
Honestly, yeah. I think we knew like right when it was done, like, yeah, that's the single. Which I
Yeah,
didn't think would happen. I thought it'd be like 4 or 5 songs in, we're like, okay, maybe this one should be it. But no, like instantly as soon as we were done, it was like, yeah, that's gonna be it. That has to be it.
yeah. Because even now, it's a while after we finished it, and it holds up pretty well.
Yeah. On the better
For
5 months now of it just being sitting on our computers, just with just us banging it out. But yeah,
yeah,
I genuinely love this song.
yeah. It's
Very well done.
nothing I've done before is anything like that, because like I've tried to do stuff like that before, but I could never get the right sound with anything.
Right.
So
Yeah. Well, when I first heard it, I like when I first heard what you sent me, it was just the guitar, bass, and drums, and
yeah,
very stripped down sound, which I really liked. And then I think I kind of had the thought at the time, but when we like finished the entire thing, had a very Doom like 2016 soundtrack kind of feeling to it.
yeah,
That was I'm a huge fan of that. That's a um really cool soundtrack to hear, and I thought that fit the same kind of palette. So I was instantly hooked by it and knew what to do. So,
yeah. The synth, the main noise synth in that. Um, I was not aware you were capable of doing something like that.
I wasn't
Um,
either.
yeah. When you told me that you were doing something like that, I did not really expect it to work with the stuff that
Yeah,
we already had going.
took a hot second. It took me. What was it? Got home at like 3 a.m. from working, and I knew I had to like work on this song because I was still up and very energized. I was like, I'll just give it a shot. I know it's 4 a.m., but it'll probably suck in the morning, but we'll see. And I just kind of tried like 3 different sounds that I really liked out of a plug-in menu on Logic, and I came up with one and then added a few ancillary sound to it, and it came out pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of sat there in awe for a minute at my own hand. So that was pretty great. It was a productive night.
The um, the progression itself for that, um, it's a good mix of just like 2 note, uh, whatever little sprinkled bits near the start, um, and then it just goes all the way in when the song really starts up.
Yeah, it doesn't really let up. It kind of just, I mean, everything kind of goes away in the bridge for a little bit, and then
Yeah,
that's where I had another synth come in. I have no idea how I made that sound. Like, no clue.
yeah,
But it's like it sounds like voices, but on my headphones it sounds like synthesizers. In the car it sounds like whatever. It's weird, but I really like that part. And
yeah,
Baden Boyer did the bass. He did the extra bass and extra guitar kind of stuff there. That was
yeah.
really
That's
well.
that's his work on that is probably the thing that made the choruses uh, so like chunky even kind of, because the tone that he had for his recordings, those were pretty similar to the ones that we had, but it was just different enough to be told apart from it,
Yeah.
which gives it a lot more texture, I think.
Mhm. I think his bass sound was even the first time I heard it, I was like, even now I'm still thinking like that sounds like a very Corn type
Oh
of.
yeah, yeah, 100%. It's the clicks.
Yeah, yeah. It's very yeah. I like it. It fits well. It really ties the two sections in together.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty well put together song, I think. And I don't usually say that about song or stuff I've worked on, and that's yeah, it's great.
yeah. Um,
That's out.
the song structure actually, um, it's not like intro, verse chorus bridge, whatever. It's just it's it's more intro, chorus, like, and then a variation on the chorus, and then the bridge, and then it comes back in again with that varied version, and then it goes back to the um, full thing instead of the chugs, which that was at the the recommendation or just the tip given to me by someone that I was talking to that's been doing this stuff for decades.
Yeah.
So it was a simple thing, really, but it changed the flow of it when the song was going. So I think that was a good change to make rather than it just being all the way through without any breaks.
Absolutely. And you don't even know how to play guitar.
Not really, no. It took a good couple tries to get the timing right, even for that.
Yeah, but it worked because it's fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, it came together pretty well. I didn't have to edit the guitar tracks themselves, actually. Um, which I mean, in exchange, I did play it like 6 times before getting it completely right. So there's that.
Hey, worked out. It sounds good. It sounds good. Honestly,
Yeah.
no point in being too perfectionist on it because that sucks.
Yeah.
You know, right away, but yeah, I think that's great.
Yeah. When it comes to the actual like arrangement and stuff of it, I could not care less about how it actually looks as long as it works. Because the fucking FL Studio file for that song, oh, it's a mess. It's got stuff everywhere, and like I think I have a version of it from the very end that I did end up categorizing, but all the rest of the working files, holy shit.
Yeah, I had that. I just last night even I was looking through old demos and I found this file. I forgot all of like the sound effects I put in it at first. Like the crowd sound effect right before the chorus drop. Oh, that sounded good at 4 a.m. But now I'm like, too much.
Yeah, it was kind of just like, ah.
Yeah, exactly. Work. Maybe in a remix. I don't know.
It's
it's a very different sound now than what it is on Logic. On Logic, it just sounds very raw and very live. It sounds like a band rehearsal.
Yeah.
It all sounds great, I think. Not a bad note played.
Yeah. The crowd sound, I feel like you would hear that type of thing in like a Perfect Circle remix.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of like the Outside remix, Any Loner style.
Yeah.
Damn. War on Cornelius, though. I'm not gonna lie. I banged this one out in the car. I was like, the 2 weeks we had in preparation for this, I was playing that song nonstop in my car.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It sounded amazing. Like the mix sounded amazing, especially in the car.
Yeah. I don't think I had to do a ton to it.
Yeah.
Actually, mixing wise.
All we really added, because this was an older demo I had, and all we really added was we added drums, we added that vocal sample.
Yeah, the Aphex Twin style.
Yeah. So we added those, and then, but otherwise it was just like those 3 synth voices I had, and then that just that kind of like drum machine sound.
Yeah.
And then together. That one, I didn't think there was much hope for that. I thought it was just like, yeah, it was just me playing with synthesizer sounds because I was bored.
Yeah. What I did to it though, I mixed the synths a little bit. I think I EQ'd the one that comes in after that vocal sample just a bit, but
my favorite one.
Yeah, the drums. Yeah, the drums. I low passed for so it could have some room for the acoustic drums that come in.
Right. Yeah.
And then when the synth comes in after, I think, 8 bars,
Hmm.
um, there's this crash that like sends the whole thing even further because it gets a lot louder then,
Yeah.
but like not too loud that it scares you or something.
Mhm. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Good, good shit, man.
yeah,
And it pretty much came together in one day. Like that was a surprisingly quick turnaround from demo to finished song.
oh yeah,
One of the quickest out of this cycle of writing, recording, all that kind of stuff.
yeah. I think the actual like recording and arrangement and stuff for it,
Mhm.
um, for the stuff that I added, um, that was a day, and then the mastering was the next day, and then it was. I think we sent it the next day,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, I remember it that way too. Pretty very quick turnaround. I was pleased with that very much.
Oh yeah. The art for that single, that also
Yeah,
didn't take that long.
yeah, the art, because there's like deeper meanings to it the more you look at it, and like,
Yeah, it's a lot to explain, but it's
I mean,
um
the original picture was that skeleton, right? And it was holding like the judgment balance,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
found in the law office or something.
he had a scroll in one arm, and that arm was down, and it's out of frame in the actual art.
Yeah.
Um, and then the other hand was holding up a heart,
Mm.
um, and that in itself is a reference, um, the spelling of the song title actually too.
Yeah, yeah. I think that was my idea. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was.
That's right, because it was right after the Capitol got armed by all those morons.
Yeah,
But like I heard someone say on the news that all these people deserve capital punishment, and I was like, wow, that kind of hits. And then got capital, and then capital. I was like, what?
whoa.
I had that paradox, like that Tool meme.
Yeah. Oh, the actual like phrase in the title too. That's that's why on the art it's a skeleton rather than just a person.
Yeah, yeah. It's a pretty deep art when you look at it. I mean, there's a lot to think about.
Yeah, there's that, and then there's the parts that are just deteriorating.
Yeah, just like society. Yeah, pretty great songs. I'm not gonna lie. They're very proud. And then
Yeah,
we get the first kind of um, view of what people are gonna see before the album.
yeah.
A lot of room to grow within those bounds we've already shown. So,
Yeah. Speaking of, um, with this, I think capital punishment is mostly pretty representative of the sound that we're going for,
mm, yeah,
in general, but it's nowhere near the only thing we have.
yeah, yeah. We do have quite a bit.
Yeah, we've got plans.
Yeah. Well, a lot of those plans are starting to come together, especially this week. A lot
Oh
came.
yeah,
Um, and we got
post release motivation.
yeah, yeah. All the stuff is starting to line up. So
Yeah,
a part of that though is going to be the label we're putting out on. That is our own label that we're making, that we're entitling Low Con Records. Is that correct?
yeah.
Okay. Um, Actually, that was the original. That was one of the original band names we went with, right?
Yeah. Um, the spelling of the label itself is the LOCON rather than LOCUN. Um, but the two O's, it seems like an opportunity for a lot of cool design stuff too.
Yeah, yeah, agreed. I think that's a very cool grammatical
Yeah.
trickery there.
Um, the logo now, actually though, it's just a locust.
Yeah,
If I'm
that's what I thought when you first told me about that name. I was like, you could just call it Locust.
yeah, but its legs there. They're just gone.
Yeah,
um,
it's a good logo. I like it.
yeah, the photo itself, I think, uh, it was from some sort of textbook, if I'm remembering it correctly. Um, but nothing copyrighted. At least not now. So
Yeah, don't sue us, please. So yeah, Locon. That's gonna be kind of the host for our band and our music as a group duo.
yeah,
Um,
got
but it's also gonna be a host for your solo stuff.
mm,
It's gonna be a host for my solo stuff. Whenever that happens. We got a couple more artists I've talked to that would possibly be interested in being on that. So it's just kind of like a do whatever you want, kind of showcase each other's work. I mean, it's not like we have to follow any guidelines or anything like that. It's just kind of like our own little vanity label, I guess you want to call it. But
yeah, it's no no genre based restrictions, which like Third Man
yeah,
got a
yeah,
lot of variety.
there's a lot of variety in that label, and I love that. There's a little bit of no matter where you're from in the record collecting um, kind of mindset, they've got something for everyone. So
Oh yeah,
everyone's radar, and I think
that's
opens a lot more doors for more fans to come in. So why be a jerk and say we only do metal or we only do rap when have everything.
yeah. With stuff like that and Third Man and stuff, I guess the no restrictions thing is kind of what you get when Blackwell has such a big hand in it.
Much respect to him.
Yeah,
I mean, it's cool. I think being able to have, in their case, have on one hand you have Sleep, who's a great, sludge metal band, something like that. And then you also have like Margot Price, like a Grammy-nominated country singer.
yeah,
I think I think you're doing something right. So I
yeah,
do think genre-less uh, labels are very a good way to go, and it just leaves a lot more room open for creativity
yeah,
to really express what they want to without having any restrictions.
yeah. No contracts either.
Oh yeah,
So
no.
now fuck contracts.
Yeah. So it's gonna that website for the label will be up shortly. I know that's still kind of getting set up as we speak.
Yeah.
But when it is, it's gonna be one stop for streaming links, merch, contact if need be, and other, pictures, videos, and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be a nice setup, I think, and a good way to interact with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff. And then on the subject of merch as well. I mean, we've had some of that made. I know we both got kind of those pest shirts we ordered a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it's
Right.
the
Feel great.
that rib cage design that we have at the top of our website. That was a pretty cool thing that I did. Actually, I think the first thing first thing I've drawn in a long time, and I'm glad it came out that way because um, as a print, like on a shirt,
Mm.
um, it looks good. It looks really good.
It does, and it's surprisingly pretty clear. Like I, in the like the JPEG, it was like a little more. I don't want to say
Yeah,
blurry. It was
it was
harder to make out, but on the shirt, it actually popped out a little bit. I was very impressed with that.
yeah that the the thing that made that happen, I think, is the fact that I made the rest of it transparent instead of just like a black design printed on a black shirt, because then it would be two different shades, and I didn't want that. But it
Yeah.
ended up just helping in general too.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
good move.
it is mint. I love it. So yeah, we got those Hazard and Bliss t-shirts, and then we have the same design on the tank top. I know that's what I'm wearing, and we'll also have Locon t-shirts and tanks up uh, probably within the next couple days, and I think closer to when we finish this album we're working on, we'll have a lot more designs and a lot more kind of products to put out. So I'm excited to do that. That's going to be a lot of fun to do.
Yeah. Speaking of album,
Oh yeah. Whoops.
yeah, we're doing that. We're working on that. Um, we have a good amount of demos still to work on. No set date for any type of release, but there is one thing, and it's that Capital Punishment is going to be on said album. Um, a different version, though. So if you wanna,
You get the double treatment there.
yeah, for the people that actually pay attention, at least.
And I don't even pay that close attention.
But no major changes to the song itself. It's just it doesn't start the same. So
Mm.
uh, just look out for that.
Yeah, very very excited. Very, very close to being almost done.
Yeah.
We're getting it.
Um,
It's getting done.
fun process so far.
Oh yeah, the recording, the writing has all been a joy to work on.
Yeah.
Nothing short of very fun hobby.
Yeah.
Very busy with life, so this has been kind of a very fun escape to just
Yeah.
work on and share now start to share with people. So I think it's awesome.
Yeah. You'd think that with all that we're doing now, it would become tedious to be recording and re-recording and doing all these edits and parts and everything. But no, it's been surprisingly fun. Definitely been a good stress reliever with the type of stuff that we're doing. It's not positive music.
It makes it
um,
positive though to record stuff like that.
yeah, it's pretty high energy though, so you got that.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. It's got a couple cans of Red Bull in
It's like if Trent Reznor never aged past 26, and all he had to
broken.
yeah, all he had to keep himself alive was fucking Monster.
Never moved out of the Tate house.
He took the door from that house.
Actually.
Yeah, he put it on the Nothing Studios entrance.
Word.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have anything more to share. I think that's
I,
for me. Um,
yeah,
as for like social media, I mean, this is gonna be on our YouTube and our Instagram, but Instagram is Hazard and Bliss underscore official.
yeah,
Twitter is just Hazard and Bliss, all one word, no spaces. You can find us there. Keep yourselves updated on all that good stuff. We got personals.
yeah. That's all gonna be, easy access description links, so you don't have to go and check back and forth because you can't spell the name I use.
Yeah, I really had to use German, huh? Okay, well,
Yes, John.
dumb. Yeah, mine will also be linked. No, no worries. I'm not gonna push that too hard.
Yeah.
Follow.
Please follow, please. My mental health is deteriorating rapidly. I
Please.
need rapid fire question though. Last thing you had on your turntable, what was it?
Lead White by November's Doom.
Okay, that's the most based answer I have heard on this yet. So, no, that's good. I have yet to listen to them.
Yeah,
but-
it's 30 years worth of crazy doom metal.
Okay. Nice.
I got some connections there.
Oh,
Yeah.
last thing I had, thing I have on now is Heroes, David Bowie, classic, great, one of the greatest albums ever. Period.
Yeah. One of his best in general too.
Mm-hmm. I'd put it right under Low for me.
Yeah.
Low is my favorite.
I think for me, top three would be like Let's Dance, Earthling, and then Black Star is still at the top for me because I think that's like pretty much the closest he got to fully realizing the stuff that he wanted to start doing
Yeah,
at that point.
that's his penultimate record. I'd put that in my top three as well.
Yeah.
In no particular order, I'd have Low, Black Star, and Let's Dance. All have been very influential to me personally. So
Yeah,
perfect.
it's a lot of influence on the songs that we have going too.
Yeah, a couple of them. Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. I know one song that we finished a couple days ago has a very, very heavily Nine Inch Nails inspired sound.
We're not
Yeah.
gonna get into that.
It's
It'll be good though. I think it's a very, I think it's accessible though. It's a good song.
yeah, it's
I'm proud of that one.
yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, we've said what we needed to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay tuned, y'all.